iPass Online Review and Mentoring Academy. My name is John, and I'll be your host for tonight. Here at Hope Talk, we invite iPass Online Review candidates in the NCLEX to share their wonderful stories and learnings from their journey in achieving the goals of becoming a registered nurses in the USA, Canada, and Australia. Today, we have the privilege of hearing from our students who have overcome challenges, persevered through obstacles, and achieved their goals. So each story shared here is a testament to the power of determination and hope. It's an opportunity for us to uplift and inspire one another, to learn from each other's experiences, and to celebrate the triumphs along the way. Without further ado, let's begin our Hope Talk and be inspired by the incredible stories that await us. I would like to introduce to you Miss Marilou Naldaza, USRN. Hi, Ma'am Marilou.
Hello.
Hi, Miss Marilou. Where are you located po?
I'm here right now in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock here in the afternoon. So I would like to greet first. Good afternoon to everybody here in the Philippines. Good evening already, and other parts of the world. Good morning. I started my nursing career back in 2005. I graduated in October of 2005. I'm a second courser. My first course is BS Psychology. So I only finished the BSN course for 3 years in 2005. And then after that, I passed the board exam, the famous June 2006. We again took another exam for that. Then after that, I took my first NCLEX in Hong Kong because at that time there was no person view yet in the Philippines. But unfortunately, I was not able to make it. So this is my second time. I started my nursing career back in 2008, already in Saudi Arabia, in one of the province in Saudi Arabia in Abha. It's like 3 years I was working there. And then another 9 years here in Riyadh. And this is actually my 13th year in Saudi Arabia. Diba ganun nakatagal? So after that, nag-start ako ng review with iPass. Some friend recommended it for me. Then I started in 2021, kapanahonan ng COVID that time also. So parang nag-resign ako from my work. So I stayed in California for a couple of months. So at that time, nag-review. Then after na nag-review ako, medyo nawala for about a year or two. On and off. I mean, still in iPass, but on and off. I mean, pagre-review ko. Ang daming ganap within the 2 years because I was able to get another job. So medyo na-busy ulit, back to Philippines and back to Riyadh. And then when I came here in February of 2023, parang doon ulit nag-reconnect, nag-start ulit. So parang nag-enroll ulit ako another extension. It's an extension. Buti na lang may ganun sila. That's what I like iPass. Kasi may extension sila after a year. Then if you want to extend, konti na lang fee ang ibabayaran mo, kumbaga. After that, it's like 4 times akong nag-change ng schedule for an exam. Kasi marami ding nangyayari, like hindi ako napayagan for a vacation. Supposedly I had my vacation sa California, but then something happened in between that time. I was not able to enter California. So right away, I rescheduled another one in Manila last February 2. What I learned more about the review center with the iPass. Tama nga si Sir Jay. Thank you, Sir Jay. Sabi niya talaga, nag-sink in talaga sa mind ko about concept. Kasi pag may concept ka talaga, you have the mastery of the concept. Kahit anong questions ibabato sa you can really answer it. And then, I have something to share with my classmates. Para ganahan kayong mag-study, you really have to create a plan or a goal kung anong gusto mo. Kasi for me, it's like 3 years in the making yung pagpasado ko ng NCLEX. So from 2021 to 2024. You have to know what kind of a learner are you. Like for me, I am a visual learner. So thank you din sa roadmap. Isa yan sa binabasa ko. Meron silang mga, it's like art, it's like drawings na ginagawa.
Flashcards.
flashcards. Yeah, that's it, flashcards. And then you have to assess yourself also kung saan ka na, because at that time in 2021, like my exam, like 20% lang, 30% lang. So at that time I said I'm not yet ready. And then at that time, April of I think 2023, they said that they will change na to NGN. I'm not sure 2023 April sa. It's already to NGN, and they said it's really difficult na. So I said I'm not yet ready with the old one. Paano na kayo with the new one? So I attended Ma'am Pau's NGN. Siya yung first NGN, if I remember it right, na nag-start with the NGN review. And then after that, nagustuhan ko siya. I mean, mas okay to, mas nandoon na yung mga answers. All you have to do is really have a good mastery of the concept. And then yung mga strategies, like now, magsasabi si ma'am about the strategies today. You really have to attend. And then, aside from that, you have to be thankful also kung ano yung mga binigay or ng mga coaches natin. You have to have patience then, and then you have to ask guidance, of course. And maging thank you tayo din sa family natin. Ang support, kailangan din natin yan with our family and friends and also our colleague.
Definitely po. Those tips and advices coming from you will definitely help our students po, no? Ma'am, going back to your journey, having it 3 years in the making, what initially inspired you to pursue career in nursing?
So this is my first course na sana gusto ko at that time back in, kailan ba ako 1992. At that time kasi it's like there is a height requirement. I don't know if you
Yeah.
still remember. So parang 4'11" lang ako, so hindi ako nakapag-enroll into nursing. So I opted for BS Psychology. Anyway, sabi nga nila pre-medical course naman yon. But then, nagustuhan ko na ang psychology. So I worked in HR for about 6 years. And then opportunity came, my sister. Thank you, sister, my sister, my eldest sister, for that opportunity. Sabi niya, you want to study nursing? Anyway, you already have psychologist. It will take you like 3 years only. Kasi na kuha na yung mga minor subjects. I said, okay, but at that time, I don't know if you remember also na parang also yung mga second courses before.
Yeah.
But I went to a regular class talaga.
Oh.
So I resigned. I resigned talaga sa work ko. Then focus sa study after 10 years ha. After 10 years na nag-work, then I came back to study again. Kasi yun talaga ang goal ko, maging nurse. May opportunity na nga, then grab it kung merong mga opportunity na binibigay sa inyo. Total, for me, it was free. So, yun. Thank you sa sister ko ulit.
Iba rin po talaga pag may mga support system tayo, no? Because it
Yes.
really help you shape your future then. But
Yes,
ma'am,
it's
Ma'am
really.
Marilou, what kept you motivated to continue pursuing your goal after failing the first attempt, despite facing any challenges or setbacks along the way?
For 13 years that I've been working here, iba pa rin yung you will be here with your siblings, because I have 2 sisters in California. That's why I choose US, California. Although I know hindi kayo nagpa-process sa California, but I opted for California kasi nandun nga sila. But I did it like DIY application. But I also have application Illinois with you. So parang dalawa ang pinaprocess ko kung alin yung mauna. But the eligibility came after a year ang California, and then after ilang months, only Illinois naman ang dumating. So parang namimili ako sa dalawa, but I opted for California. I said kung hindi man ako pumasa, then I still have one sa Illinois. But
It's really
thanks
true.
God.
It's really true no, ma'am. If nursing talaga ang gusto mo, you really make it a way para mangyari to. Ang bridge nito ay yung sisters mo na nasa California. So
Yeah,
it
siya
really,
talaga nag-push.
yeah, it really help you, know, somehow motivate you in pursuing your dreams. Miss Marilou, I just want to know, what was your study approach during your first attempt and second attempt? What was the difference?
Ang first attempt ko, that time, I enrolled in a prestigious, let's say, a review center, pero most of the time we're using the VHS, sorry. That time VHS pa na piniplay namin. And then we will just watch. Parang konti lang yung live discussions.
Mm.
Unlike now, may difference talaga because unlike now, we can access anytime. If you have duty, you cannot attend the live sessions. You can still access anytime the recorded ones. But for me, I would recommend that you really have to attend the live discussions or live classes kasi yeah, you can ask questions directly with our educators, especially si Sir Jay. Masaya din. Sila ni Ma'am San, nag-enjoy ako and ang saya-saya with Sir Ryan yung kanyang shout out. Kahit antok na antok ka na pag naka-shout out na medyo ka. And then si Ma'am Pao, I really like the NGN classes of Ma'am Pao. And then the singing prowess of Ma'am San, yung kanyang dance moves and singing, nakakainggan yung mag-review. And then the rest of our educators, ang gagaling po nila. And then, parang holistic approach ang iPass eh. Meron kasing mga, katulad nito, mga hope talk, ma-inspire ka. And then, there is anxiety also management. And then, may mga zumba-zumba pa, di ba? So, nakaka-relax din. You really have to attend all of that.
Thank you, Ma'am Marilou. Alam mo, totoo po yan. No? Our educators will really help you somehow remember all those topics or knowledge na naaral natin during the college time. And I want to ask, Ma'am Marilou, how did you balance your NCLEX preparation with other aspects of your life? I know you are working there in Riyadh, no? How did you balance your time?
I really have to allot like an hour or two just to listen the recorded ones. Siyempre, pag uwi mo from a 12-hour shift, pagod ka na, di ba? So, I will just have to sleep first. And then, when I wake up, kung ano man yung ginagawa ko, I have to play instead na manunood ng movie or what. Ipi-play ko po yung previous recorded classes ni Sir J, nila Ma'am San, especially OB because my area is medical surgical. So I have no idea about
Mm.
OB, about cardio, yan dyan na po ako mahina. So doon ako nagfo-focus. And thank God yung binigay sa akin most of my questions lahat po yon or majority medical surgical. So like only one or two only for OB. And then, if I have 3 days off, I'll make sure that yung 3 days off na yun, half day naman for my recreational activities and then half day, I have to answer questions. Pero hindi ko na-gets, I mean, hindi ko nakuha yung like, they said you have to answer 150 questions in a day. No, until 100 lang ako or minsan 50 lang. But then I have to check if I'm already in the 50% or 60% like that. Ang hindi ko lang na-avail yung coaching. Guys, you really have to to have a coach. Kasi iba pa rin pag merong nag-guide sa inyo from day one until finish yung review nyo. I really have to recommend, you really have to have a coach. Kasi for me, it's like, yung malapit na medyo nangangapa na. Pero yung malayo pa, medyo okay lang, chill lang. But then, always attend live classes. Yun lang po.
Thank you for sharing, Miss Marilou. No? Some of our students who aren't able to make it for life naman po, no? It's okay. We have the recorded naman. Because some of us are
Yeah.
working night shift or afternoon shift who could not make it to the live session. And some of them, they are doing advancing studies, accessing the recorded on weekends, mga ganyan. And besides
Yes.
iPass review materials, what other study materials did you use, Miss Marilyn?
Focus lang po ako with enough na for me ang mga review materials given by iPass like the roadmap. Tama nga sila, everything nandun sa roadmap. You really have to read cover to cover. Nakakatulong talaga yon with the roadmap. And then I did some U-World questions. Parang 3 times yata akong nag-enroll with U-World kasi naaabutan ako ng inspiration. 3 months lang ganun kasi yung kinuha ko. So it's like 3 times. Pero At least I have sponsors eh. Sila nagbabayad. Thank you ulit sa mga sisters ko. Sila nagbabayad doon. Yung world only and the roadmap.
It's true, no, Miss Marilou. I can testify to that. iPass review materials for me, in my experience as well, is more than enough for me to pass the exam. Also, in addition with the UWorld subscription, it will really help you to practice your test-taking strategies para ma-hone yung critical thinking ninyo. Ilang months po kayo nag-subscribe for UWorld? And I mean, how many months po kayo nag-practice?
3 months in 2021, 2023, another 3 months. So it's
Okay.
like 2 times akong nag-enroll. And then, thank you ulit sa iPass pala because parang nag-review ako for not only for NCLEX-USRN but we need to have board exam also here in Saudi Arabia for the specialist. So it's like nag-review ako for 2 exams. So I passed in January for the Saudi Council and then February. Oh, thank you Lord talaga sa blessings. Parang sunod-sunod.
Parang 2 birds in 1 stone lang, no?
Yeah. Yeah, 2 birds in 1 stone. Yeah, at the same time
Congratulations po.
also I was able to apply my learnings here sa floor, sa medical surgical floor. Laking tulong po. Thank you, iPass. Thank you, Sir Jay. Thank you, Ma'am Rachel.
For sure, Ma'am Marilou, maririnig po nila itong testimony niyo on how iPass Review and Mentoring Academy had helped you with achieving your American dream po, no? And with regards to the strategies naman po, ano yung mga techniques na ginamit niyo po or ginawa niyo para ma-retain yung knowledge while reviewing the NCLEX?
Nare-retain yung mga classes kasi naririnig ko yung mga voices nila ni Sir Jay, nila ni Ma'am San. Nila lahat ng mga educators kasi I always play the recorded ones. Yan isa sa mga strategies ko. Every time I went home after my duty, yun na nga, instead na makikinig ako ng sounds, yun ang sounds ko. So, nare-retain siya kasi paulit-ulit, like what Sir Jay said, repetition is the key. True talaga yon. Pag paulit-ulit mong naririnig din, it will retain talaga sa'yo. And then, during the exam, parang, oh, ito yung sinabi ni Sir Jay, ito yung sinabi ni Ma'am San. Hindi man exactly verbatim na yun ang lumabas, but yung pattern niya, it's the same like, I have a lot of SATA's questions. I don't like SATA at all, pero sabi nga ni Ma'am San, you really have to love SATA. So half ng questions ko more on SATA. Medyo mahirap kasi SATA, kaya nga sabi ko parang 50-50. And then, aside from that, night before, I was having fever then. So, nilagnat ako maybe sa stress na and all. So, during the exam, medyo may sinat-sinat pa ako. Buti na lang wala nang check-in, di ba, sa person view ng temperature. Wala na kasi at that time, I still had fever. Yun, like I said, repetition lang talaga ng mga concept. And then, at least 20 questions man a day kung hindi nyo ma-reach yung 150 kasi may inaamin ko talaga until 50 lang ako. Parang pagod na kaagad. Pero mas okay pala na 150 because ang exam ko umabot ng 150. Hindi nag-stop to 85. So parang pagka 85 pag-click ko nag-proceed to 86. Parang ano ba to, sabi ko kaya ko pa ba until 150? Medyo napagod na kaagad. Pero after I had my break, ito pa pala guys, dapat mag-break talaga kayo after 85 kasi parang maging na-refresh na naman kayo after the break. Parang gusto ko nang mag-answer after that.
Hey, ma'am, it doesn't matter naman kung anong number nag-stop on computer, whether if it's 85 or the maximum number which is the 150. Itanggalin po natin siya yung yung mindset na yun na pag 85 nag-stop, it's either fail or pass lang naman yan.
Failed or pass.
So it means yung computer po is we satisfied in providing correct answers. Kaya po doon nagsa-stop yung computer. Or the other way is the computer cannot give another chances. It's parang mahirap na siyang ihabol yung scores. And you also mentioned about the coaching program earlier on. You were not able to avail your coaches before?
I availed once only with Mark Jaspa. I availed once only when I was still in California. Isang beses lang. And then after that, yun ang maganda sa coaches kasi parang nangungulit sila sa email na, "Hey ma'am, ano nang next natin?" Parang gano'n. Pero at that time, may mga nangyayari kasi sa life ko. So, parang hindi ko natuunan ng pansin na yun. But after na nakabalik ako sa work, then that's the time na sabi ko, ay kailangan talaga mag-coach. And then I asked Sir Mark again, but meron na namang nangyari. I don't know bakit gano'n. Kung kailan parang ready na ako to take the exam, meron na namang hindi puwede kasi hindi yun na nga sinabi ko hindi napayagan for a
Hmm.
vacation. So, medyo nawawalan ng gana but then kung may goal ka, kailangan mo talaga gawan ng paraan.
You mentioned po, Ma'am Marilou, no, that you have some major challenges that
Mhm.
you experienced during the course of your review. How did you maintain your focus po?
Parang like pause muna. It's like you have to do something else, like the things that you love. Kung gusto mong mag-ano, shopping, shopping lang ha, hindi mamimili. If you want shopping, go shopping. If you want to go with your friends, parang any recreational activities na gusto mong gawin, parang i-divert mo muna ang attention mo to that thing, and then after that, focus ka na. Parang nag-recharge ka lang. Gano'n ang ginagawa ko.
As for me naman, ma'am, no, usually I will just sit in and just take a breather for 5 minutes, then go back to the
Mhm.
review. Kasi kung hindi, magdedwell at magdedwell ka sa emotions mo, no? Are you the type
Mhm.
of person po, Ma'am Marilu, during the course of your review? Nagme-memorize po ba kayo? I mean, what was your
No,
strategies back then? For sure, marami tayong
no,
students na curious about that.
may mga mnemonics ako, yes. May mnemonics ako na share. Ito pa pala, you have to be active in GC also, 'di ba merong GC ang iPass. Kasi they will share some mnemonics, makakuha ka doon ng idea. And then this hope talk, kasi merong mga strategy nga sila na i-share din. For me, mnemonics, and then if you like a song, pwede mo siyang like si Ma'am Rosana, pina-pattern niya sa song. Kung meron kang song na gusto, like kung Swiftie ka, then i-pattern mo yung subject na medyo nahihirapan ka, gano'n. Para madali mo siyang matandaan. 'Yun ang ginagamit, one of the strategies.
I mean, it's good po na, ma'am, that it's not only memorizing po, no? It's about the mastery content. Habang yung knowledge natin, no, is really crucial to understand
Mhm,
how important is
mhm.
developing our effective test-taking strategies, no? We just have to own our critical thinking skills, and most especially, you have to build your confidence all throughout your course of journey. Definitely, makaka-experience po kayo ng self-doubt. Have you experienced that during the course of
Yes.
your review?
Yes, of course.
How did you manage that po?
Parang binabalikan ko yung mga experiences ko before, not only sa work but also sa life ko. How I have struggles, like, I have struggles with my health. I cannot divulge more about ng health ko, but then nakayanan ko nga yun, eh, how much more itong NCLEX, itong exam. May mga pinagdaanan tayo sa life. We have our own battles, but you have to really stand up. And if you really have goal, if you have ambition, then parang kailangan mong i-work out mo yun. So, lahat ng mga hindi magandang nangyayari sa buhay mo, I'm sure makakayanan mo yan kasi yun na nga, nakayanan nga ng iba, kakayanin mo rin. With God's
Yes.
help, God's guidance, of course. Yun na nga sinasabi nila, in due time, in God's time. Because back in 2007, 2006, hindi ko time yon to pass the NCLEX. So ito na yon. After a decade na kuha ko rin yung gusto ko, yung ambition ko na makalipat ng US nga kasi nandun ang mga siblings ko, I want to be with them. Parang sabi nga nila dapat nga earlier pa because at my age, I'm already 52, I'm proud of that. Parang retirable age na dapat, but then sige lang. I was also inspired before you have hope talk also about the 60 years old or 50 years old, if I remember it right, last month ata o the other month. So napanood ko yon, recorded. So parang na-inspired din ako.
I salute you, Ma'am Marilu, no? No one
Hmm.
can stop you in achieving
Yes,
your dreams now. And
age is just a number sabi nga nila.
yes, definitely. I was about to say
Mhm.
that. age is just a number. Nakaka-inspire po yung story ninyo, no? You just have to believe in yourself and your abilities.
Yes.
And
Yes.
confidence really plays a significant role in your performance to
Mhm.
NCLEX. So you just have to
Mhm.
trust the knowledge that is given to you by the educators or your knowledge from your working experience. And
Mhm.
yet, you remain positive, focus, and determined. And alam mo yung gusto mo. That's what I like about it.
Yun na nga, pag gusto mo talaga, you really have to work hard for it. With
Yeah.
the help, of course, with your support group, like your family, your friends, and of course, the iPass.
Yes, yung ano po natin talaga, support system plays a key role talaga, no, in
Yeah.
our dream. Yung isa ring key, no, to passing the NCLEX is yung content review. As I mentioned
Yes.
earlier, yung test-taking strategies and your confidence. Kasi
Mhm.
kung magkakaroon ka man ng self-doubt, if you experience that, just take a moment. Bakit nyo ba sinimulan ito? I also believe that all nurses have their designated license number. Sabi nga, di ba ni Sir
Mhm.
Jay, meron na tayong lisensya na nakalaan para sa atin. Yung
Mhm.
panahon na lang ang makakapagsabi.
Yes. May nag-comment kasi about yung sa isang review that about cellular level na yung explanation ni Sir Jay. For me, I really appreciate that yung cellular level ng konti. Kasi I understand now than before when I was still a student in nursing. Nung in-explain na ni Sir Jay, especially about cardio. Kasi medyo behind ako doon, medyo hindi ako masyadong alam doon. So when he already explained it at the cellular level, saka ko lang na-gets yung mga diseases. And
I
also the
mean,
short videos, I miss the short videos, parang wala na yata sa review. Mas maganda sana po kung may short videos pa rin kasi madali mo siyang ma-access. Short videos about the diseases.
I see. I think I was able to see that before, no, ma'am. I'm not sure
Mhm.
about if tinanggal po nila or not. Maybe later we can ask Sir Mark about it. No? But na-summarize ko lang po lahat ng ginawa niyo, no, Ma'am Marilou. You really
Mhm.
did your comprehensive content knowledge from the iPass
Mhm.
itself. And you made
Yes.
sure na more than enough na yung knowledge na binigay ni iPass sa inyo to pass the exam.
Yes.
And
True.
your time management skills, even though you're working 12 hours shift, you make it a point to review at
Mhm.
least 1 to 2 hours a day. And most
Mhm.
especially on your weekends, no? You also
During
study
break,
more
during
hours.
mhm. But don't forget also to treat yourself. Kung
Yes.
medyo pagod na sa pag-i-study, then treat yourself. Like anything you want. You eat anything you love to eat.
Like you don't have to deprive yourself, no? When it comes to
Yes.
resting. If it's really helpful for you para bumalik lahat na powers ninyo to review again.
Ito
And
na si Sir Mark. Hi, Sir Mark.
yes, I want to introduce Sir Mark having here with us. Hi, Sir Mark.
Hi, good evening. Anyway, Ma'am Marilou, it's so nice to see
Hi.
you. I mean,
Hi, Sir Mark. Me too.
like you're
Finally.
blooming in red.
My
I
favorite
mean,
color. My lucky color.
you wore something red ba nung nag-NCLEX ka nitong last take mo?
Yes. Not only NCLEX but Saudi Council also si
Oo, di ba?
hit
Di
two
ba?
birds in one stone, 'di ba?
Yeah.
One review center and two exams I passed consecutively like January and February.
Oh, wow. No? I mean,
Thank you, I
sabi nga
passed.
nila, no? I mean, minsan naswerte talaga nagsusot ng pula. Ayan sa mga mag-e-exam na, magpula din tayo. Well, me, no, I also wore something red on my exam. Ikaw ba, Sir John? Nagpula ka rin ba? Or like
Yes,
something
sir. I
red?
think na-share ko na rin dito sa live po na I was wearing red underwear as
Mm.
advised by shout out to Sir Sylvester.
Baka
Oh,
masuswerte
I
yung underwear.
remember yung tatlong makukulit in our class. Anyway, I was in cycle 3 pa. Cycle 3 with the makukulit. Yung mga, we call it,
Right?
Three Musketeers. Yan. Ang kulit nila
Yeah.
sa class.
When we, when we knew, nag-email kasi si Miss Marilou na parang finally, she was already able to ace her NCLEX after a really, a long and arduous journey before she passed her exam. And nung nabasa, when we read the email, no, she sent us an email telling us na pumasa na siya. We're really excited, genuinely excited because we know how complicated her NCLEX journey was. ang daming pauses in between before she was able to finally reach this point, no? Us talking to her about her NCLEX journey naman, no? So, whenever we receive those kind of news, especially sa mga students namin who are enrollees from the actually minsan may mga pang cycle 2 pa, no? Tayo na passer na nagre-reach out sa atin. I mean, we're really happy kasi despite the kumbaga, I mean, kung hindi na sila actively involved with the program, but then again, they really let us know, and it's special kasi they still remember kumbaga that iPass really has somehow at some point helped them dun sa despite na matagal na nawala kumbaga yung active involvement sa program naman. So we're really happy when Miss Marilou really let us knew, no, na she passed the exam, and she mentioned kanina she's 52. Yeah. So we had this webinar, I think last month yan, we are talking to our young at heart naman ng mga passers. Ayan, no? So, sino po ba dito yung yung nasa 45 and above na? There's always a common challenge, for example, that some of those na 45 and above, ayan si Miss Evangeline 49. Oh, bata pa si Sir Peter, no? Sometimes not, I mean, for sure they will at some point agree with me na they have this kind of reservations with themselves na can I still manage to pass the NCLEX considering that I'm already like 45 and above, no? And minsan yan yung tipong kailangang i-conquer muna ng ating mga candidates na nasa ganung edad, that they have to somehow reconcile muna yung idea na yun, no? Para ang daming muna nilang kailangan resolve with their own limitations, kumbaga, before they can really move forward with other things, no? And we're really happy whenever we have people like Miss Marilou coming out in public, no? Yeah, I mean, I'm 50, I'm 52, Miss Cecil is 64, but then again, they're here, no? They're living testaments that age is not really a number in terms of passing the NCLEX. So for those, no, na medyo bata-bata pa, yung mga fresh grad, okay, be inspired by your, mga ate and kuya, di ba? Na with their age, kayang-kaya pang i-manage yung NCLEX, no? So, for example, no, we have here Miss Evangeline and si Peter naman na above 45 daw. So, what are you going to tell them? Anong mga masasabi mo sa mga ka-age mo, ka-generation mo kumbaga, who are also wanting to be like you naman? So, how are you going to talk to them about your journey?
If you really have goal, if you really have ambitions na you have to transfer to like US or Canada or Australia, you really have to work for it. No matter kung anong age ka, especially if you're already on your 40s. Kasi kumbaga, limited na lang yung time. But then, merong countries naman na hindi requirement ang age, like in the US. Some, yes, merong mga requirements ng age ay dapat below, yung iba 40 or below 30. Pero marami pa rin nag-a-accept for us. Kaya go lang, laban lang. Yun na nga sinasabi sa class mantra namin. Ko talaga makalimutan. Na laban lang. Yun, kung kaya nga ng mga nasa 60s na, syempre kaya din natin.
That's true. Ma'am Marilou, some probably are wondering, no, aside of course, no, from the determination, from the resilience that you have, kumbaga given yun, that will really propel you in NCLEX naman, no? So do you think ba there's some like, we'll put into the perspective of age, ma'am, no? I mean, did you did anything special ba na I don't know, no, like special or like, do you think may sekreto ba? Are there for you to conquer
I-share
that,
ko na yung secret. I-share na yung secret ko. Yun na nga, kumbaga, because of our age na ganito na medyo yung retention, yun ng challenge mo, yung retention. So, ang ginawa ko, paulit-ulit, everyday, instead na makikinig ka ng favorite song mo nga, ang i-play mo yung mga recorded classes. So, nare-retain yun sa mind mo. Kasi everyday or if visual learner ka, then you have to write it and then post it on your everywhere in your room, sa wall. Para pag enter mo, mababasa mo. So, mariretain mo siya. For me, mas effective sa akin ang listening tsaka yung visualization nga. Or more akong listening din. Basta pagkadating ko and then while doing mga household chores, I will just play the recorded. Kahit hindi ko nakikita, naririnig ko, di nare-retain yun. Yun, nakakatulong during the exam, really. Lumabas siya. Puro mga SAT, select all that apply. Parang medyo hirap pero half-half. Kasi nadaanan mo eh. Yun lang kagandahan kasi ng NGN. The answers are already there. All you have to do is to really enhance your critical thinking. Kasi nandun na yung answers eh. You really have to analyze lang. Ang mahirap nga, you have to analyze the question. You still have to analyze the answers. So, nakakatulong talaga kay, like, today, I think merong lesson about test taking strategies with Ma'am Jenny. Then, attend kayo guys kasi talagang makakatulong din yon. Kumukuha din ako ng mga tips dyan, mga strategies dyan. Kasi I had one question about medication that I don't know, but the other choices alam ko. So, yon yung mga elimination style, ito alam ko, alam ko to. So, itong hindi ko alam, so probably ito yung talagang answer yon.
One of the key things really, for those who are just started with the program ngayong 13th cycle, is really important to have that self-awareness. Very important yun. Kasi that is how you can start identifying strategies that can help you out in terms of conquering, kumbaga, the challenges that you have with the review. For example, Miss Marilou knew that she is an auditory learner. So, diba, okay, if you know that you are an auditory learner, o sige, keep on repeating the audio, no, of the lectures. Instead of watching, you can just play it via audio. Pwede rin yun, no? Or for example, you are a visual learner. I was a visual learner. So I'm heavy on posting materials on the wall. I'm heavy on flashcards because those are memory aids that can really help us in having that retention. Kasi there are two major things that's going to somehow pose like a challenge to you. Number one, there is comprehension, especially if you just started with the review, and for those na medyo matagal na nag-graduate. So number one, there's comprehension. No? Kasi you're like back to zero eh. No? And at some point yan, you can really experience na you're a little bit frustrated because you cannot understand what the lecturers are talking about. No? It happens. No? So don't get frustrated. No? Nangyayari yan. Okay? Kasi you have to
Yes.
be patient with yourselves na hindi naman ibig sabihin kasi na once you attended the lesson ng isang beses or like just once, no, you will be able to understand everything. No, it needs to do a lot of follow-up pa. It needs to do, it will require you to do a lot of further reading or like cross-referencing and other things, no? And another thing is also retention. That's going to be a challenge for everyone kasi of course, no? Reviewing for the NCLEX is a form of adult learning. And one of the challenges of adult learning, according to the theory by Malcolm Knowles, is neuroplasticity. What is neuroplasticity? Diba? From the word is of neuro and plastic. No? The older we get, the less plastic, kumbaga, like the less flexible yung ating mga brain cells. And that is true. Di ba, Ma'am Marilu, no?
True. Yes, I agree. Ganun talaga.
I mean that's how nature works, no? The older we get,
Mm,
the higher prone to wear and tear na. And that is really true
mm,
with our brain cells as well, no? Like us adult learners, neuroplasticity is always one of the challenges, no? So you have to be patient with yourselves in terms of that, no? If you cannot remember things, then what can you do to have that memory retention? Diba? It's always
true.
repetition. Kasi
Mhm,
we have to train ourselves and our brain, no, with those kind of information. But how do we train them? By repetition. Parang machine learning, no? If we keep
mhm,
on doing the same thing, no, mas naging efficient yon. And for us naman, mas na-remember natin ang mga bagay-bagay. So, one thing that I can really advise, no, to those of you who are just starting their NCLEX review naman is be patient with yourselves first. You have to face the reality that everything will seem new to you. Although you studied these lessons from a long time ago, pero minsan yan it's like, okay, eto na pala talaga yung meaning ng, for example, yung difference ng Cushing's and Addison's ninyo. Di ba? Kasi may mga update din
mhm,
naman yan. No? So, be patient with yourselves, no? I mean, don't get frustrated. Kasi Pag na-frustrate kayo, baka mamaya, after like, I don't know, after like 1 month, mag-give up na kayo sa review ninyo, tama rin kayo, don't do that, no? Kasi reviewing for the NCLEX is a marathon, no? It will take
Yes, true.
months for you to achieve that readiness in sitting for the exam. So, hindi ito sprint ha, okay, marathon ito, mahaba-haba yung journey ninyo. So that is why your coaches are there to guide you with your journey. We supplement you with inspiration every day via the Hope Talk. Kasi at some point yan, you will get tired, no? Dealing with the lectures every day, nakakapagod yun, mauumay kayo at some point. So pag napagod kayo, naumay kayo, just listen to the Hope Talk so that you will be reinvigorated again with inspiration. Okay? I mean, when you talk to kasi to people like Miss Marilou, no? Her dealing all those personal challenges, her dealing those issues with age, no? I mean, sino pa naman hindi mo inspire, di ba? Kung tinatamad ka ngayon, okay, nakaya nga ni Miss Marilou, 52 years old na. How much more na nasa 25 pa lang ako. I'm not 25 ha. Yan lang, no? Going back to Sir John.
Thank you very much, Sir Mark, for sharing this wonderful advices para sa mga students natin. And it's really true, no? In addition to what Sir Mark have mentioned earlier, it's not only about the content. We also have to practice the mock exams from iPass. It will help you somehow familiarize yourself with the format and the structure of the exam. Second is yung confidence and your mindset, no, Ma'am Marilou? Talaga, you just have to
Yes.
believe in yourself and your abilities. You just have to cultivate yung positive mindset lang din natin. Para yung confidence level natin ay nandoon. Present siya lagi, all the time. And most
Yes.
importantly, yung support system. We have to seek support
True.
system from your family and friends, and most especially to your coaches. As you mentioned, no? Somehow,
Yes.
did you regret for not reaching out more to your coaches?
Yes, true.
That's okay, Ma'am Marilu. But at least, no, ma'am, in the beginning, Sir Mark was able to somehow advise you on what you have to do on your journey to success. And one more
Yes.
thing, Ma'am Marilu, I wanted to know, how did iPass help you in achieving your American dream?
Parang instrument siya that I was able to achieve this goal of mine through this review center, through this review classes, and not only pass the NCLEX exam, I was able also to gain friends through with my classmates. And then parang it's like yun na nga sinabi ko kanina, holistic talaga ang approach ng iPass. It's not only for the exam, you will learn also something about life, about yourself. Basta parang ano na siya, buong-buo na binigay sa'yo. It's up to you kung papaano mo na lang siya i-handle. Like, sabi nga nila, it's true that 10% only coming from the review center, the 90% should be coming from you. Kaya thank you talaga, iPass, for helping me with this NCLEX journey. Sa lahat ng mga coaches po, thank you. Especially Sir Jay at saka mga coordinators kasi isang message mo lang, like si Vince, even early morning in the Philippines, even after ng work nila, magre-reply sila agad kung anong kailangan nyo.
Thank you very much, Ma'am Marilu Naldaza. And with that, we want to present to you your iPass certificate. This certificate is proudly presented to Marilou Naldoza for successfully passing the NCLEX-RN examination. This serves as a proof that this successful candidate indicated in this certificate is a safe nurse based on the USA standards of nursing practice. Signed by Sir J. Padong and Sir Mark Zaspa.
Thank you po. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, classmates. Can I say thank you to all my friends here I have like Team USA because I have siblings here in the USA. So Team USA, Team Pinas, Team Australia, and Team Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. All of my flatmates here in flat 7-9 and flat 1. Thank you so much sa help niyo po. Sa support po. And of course, yung Cycle 3, thank you. To my siblings, thank you.
iPass processing, maybe it's you.